Hey everybody, what's up? I'm me, Colin, or BrowserBro216 here, and today I want to talk about some upcoming games that are coming out in March 2020 of this year. I already said 2020, whatever, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go over 10 games, and at the end I got a few bonus ones that aren't really new games, but they're DLC and stuff. So anyway, kick things off, I think the most anticipated game of this month, and that is Doom Eternal. This is the sequel to Doom 2016. I've been asking the question, can Bethesda screw this up? I don't think they are, but they might. But I think the game is going to be pretty solid. ID Software is developers behind it. They make good stuff, and I think they are going to do very well with this game. This game promises to up the ante even more. We're going to have even more of the Doom universe. I think we're going to be traveling to different planets and other different zones instead of kind of... Doom 2016 was pretty much all in the Mars, like, space station thing, or in Hell. Those are pretty much the only two locations. Apparently in this we'll have more, and they're going to be introducing new demons and stuff for us to probably tear their limbs and faces off. You know, Doom. Typical Doom stuff, obviously. So... Personally, I'm super excited for this game. I played the 2016 one. Never played any of the older ones because those are pretty much before my time. But anyway, this game's coming out on March 20th for PS4, Xbox, PC, and surprisingly Switch. Didn't expect that, but hey, Nintendo, go for it. The next game that I have on the list here is Ori and the Will of the Wisp. So this is the sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest, which was a new platform adventure in the kind of Metroidvania style. The second one here, Will of the Wisp, was actually shown off at E3 2017. I think we saw a trailer. I'm trying to remember if there was gameplay. It was probably gameplay. The trailer probably more or less was the gameplay anyway. And well, it's now it's finally here. I think the first one came out back in 2015, so it's been 5 years. It's been a while, and a lot of people love the first game, and I think this second game is gonna be good. I think it looks really, really good. And again, we'll see Ori and the Wisps do their thing. Anyway, I'm really excited for this game. It's gonna be coming out on Xbox and PC. I believe it's gonna be on the Game Pass. I forgot to mention this, but actually Doom is also gonna be on the Game Pass. So you're getting a lot this month for Game Pass, you know? It's a great deal. Even if you just get it to get these two games, I mean, why not? Next game we have here, number 3, is Nioh II. I think that's how you say it. So this is going to be a successor to the first one, obviously. But it's actually going to, in terms of story, it's going to be a prequel to the first Nioh. Anyway. It's gonna have a new, RPG story, which is like the first game was. We'll get even more crazy samurai warrior action. So I think that'll be good. I haven't personally played the first one. Honestly, haven't played a lot of the PS4 exclusives. I'm gonna have to get around to that sometime this year before Last of Us 2 comes out, because I do want to play that. And this second game was actually revealed at E3 2018, so it's been a couple years. I'm not sure when the first one came out, but it's been a couple years since this one's been unveiled. And supposedly it's going to be even more challenging, and have more sword skills, everything like that. It kind of reminds me of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice almost, except more RPG like. But anyway, that'll be coming out on March 13th for PS4. And as I said, Ori and the Will of the Wisp will be coming out March 11th. I don't think I mentioned that, but for Xbox and PC. Anyway, on to the next game. The next game I have here is Half-Life Alyx. This will be coming out on the PC. And this is the first Half-Life game for a while. It's been a really long time since Half-Life 2 came out. Half-Life 3 has kind of been a meme for the past almost 20 years now. It's been a long time, and this is not exactly going to be the third, or it's not going to be Half-Life 3, but it's kind of like Half-Life 2.5, I guess you could say, but it's a Half-Life game nonetheless, and you know, a lot of people have grown up with the franchise and really love it. Unique thing about this one is it's going to be a VR game, which, you know, I'm not too keen on those, especially the fact that it's only on PC, so it's not even going to be available for like PS4 VR or PSVR. So you're probably going to have to have a pretty nice PC for this, and obviously you're going to have to buy an expensive headset for it to even play it. So I think that kind of puts a big barrier on who can play this, but I think it looks really interesting nonetheless. It's going to use tactile feel of grabbing and like holding stuff, so you really feel like you're in the world. Again, it's not something I'm really looking forward to, but I know a lot of people are who have grown up with the franchise and everything are probably gonna really love this game. And I think it'll do pretty good. Some of the trailers have been really interesting to see, and that's coming out on March 23rd on PC. Next game we have here is Bleeding Edge. It's kind of like a new Overwatch style FPS shooter. There's going to be unique heroes to play, and with, you know, unique weapons and abilities. And I'm guessing this is kind of going to be a way to compete with Overwatch, because honestly, we haven't really had any games like Overwatch to come out that have, you know, been good. So this new game, Bleeding Edge, is supposed to be kind of like, not an Overwatch clone, because from the gameplay I saw, it is different. There's a lot of different mechanics in it, but it's in the same kind of genre, I guess you could say. Characters in it look fairly interesting, and there was a beta that got good reception, so I think this game is going to do pretty well, and I personally am excited to play this, as it's coming out on the Xbox Game Pass too, along with a lot of these other games, so I'm probably going to play that day one. I'm really looking forward to it. I want a new Overwatch style game that, you know, isn't Overwatch. I want something a little different. And that'll be coming out on March 24th for Xbox and PC. Next game on the list is Overpass. Now this is a new racing game, and it's got more than just cars in it. You kind of drive buggies and stuff around. And the kick behind this one is that it's more of an obstacle course than just a regular racetrack. So you're going down steep slopes, steep hills, and there's a lot, like I said, a lot of obstacles in the way that you kind of got to get through and you kind of got to navigate through. So the skill of this game is going to be kind of trying to find the best path in order to win the race. I think it looks pretty interesting. I'm not a big racing game fan myself, but I wouldn't mind giving this game a try. It's a new take on racing, instead of just, you know, Forza, where you got clean tracks and cool looking cars and everything. I think this will be pretty interesting, so looking forward to this. It'll be coming out on March 17th for PC, PS4, Xbox, and Switch. So yeah, I mean, if you got any game console or anything, you should be able to play it. Next game on the list is Hidden Through Time. Now this is a new adventure game, and it's supposed to be a discovery of the ages, and it's got a really unique hand-drawn art style to it that I really like, and I think it looks really interesting. It looks cool, it's unique, not really like anything that's come out in recent years. And supposedly in this you'll be able to create your own worlds with their own mysteries and secrets. And I just think this idea is really intriguing. It's kind of like Minecraft, but like with pieces of paper almost, with the way that the art style is. But yeah, I think it'll be really interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. This will be released on March 12th for the PC. The next game I have here is Animal Crossing New Horizons, and well, I mean, what can I say? It's a new Animal Crossing game. A lot of people are really looking forward to this game, as it's an old franchise that a lot of people have loved for a while. And this is kind of a classic Nintendo property that's getting a modern update to it for the Switch. And it's a, you know, if you don't know anything about Animal Crossing, it's a real-time life simulation game, kind of, with a great art style to it. I do really like the graphics in these games, and a lot of personality to them. They look very interesting. I personally haven't played Animal Crossing before myself, but you know, if you're looking for a new one, there you go. And Animal Crossing New Horizons will be coming out on March 20th for the Switch. The second to last game that I have here is Wonderling. Now, it's supposed to be a new scrolling platformer, and it has a unique twist in the fact that you actually play the villain and not the hero, which is pretty interesting for one of these games. Usually you're always the hero, and your goal is to stop the hero in it. And the old style kind of 8-bit graphics are also very colorful and fun to look at. It just looks like a really intriguing game, and it looks like a nice little indie game you can just kind of chill and play if you want. And it looks like a really fun time, and again, like I said, the premise for it is pretty interesting. It's something we haven't really seen before, and I think I'm looking forward to it. And that'll be coming out on March 5th for the PC and Switch, so by the time the video is out, it'll probably actually already be out, so you can go check that out. And the last game I have here is Lost Words Beyond the Page. And this is a new 2D narrative adventure game. And this game is unique in that you have to solve puzzles by moving words around. Hence the title of the game. And the words that you choose also kind of act as decisions for what happened in the story. And like most of the games on this list, it has a very nice art style to it. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find an exact release date for this game, but apparently it's coming out sometime in March 2020, so we'll see. It's supposed to be a Switch exclusive, so look out for that. And now I have some bonus things here. These aren't exactly new games, but they are fairly big DLCs for recent games that we have already gotten, so here are a few of them. For Control, we have the Foundation DLC that will be coming out March 26th. There'll probably be a whole new story campaign to it. Probably maybe some new characters, things like that. For Borderlands 3, we have Guns, Love, and Tentacles, the marriage of Wainwright and Hammerlock DLC. So that'll be very interesting. If you remember Borderlands 3, their kind of slight love story that they had going on there, which I actually really enjoyed. I like how they took two pretty big characters in the Borderlands universe and brought them together like that. I thought it was really interesting. That'll be coming out on March 26th. The Elder Scrolls Online Horror Storm DLC is coming out for PS4 and Xbox. That'll be coming out on March 10th, so you don't have that long to wait for it. Probably have new armor, new missions, quests, things like that. So you should look forward to that. And then lastly, we have the Division 2 Warlords of New York expansion, which is already out. It came out on the 3rd, so if you play the Division 2, maybe it's a good time to get back into it. I think you'll probably enjoy it. New weapons, things like that. But yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I just kind of wanted to go over the things in games to look forward to in March, because so far 2020, we've had a pretty barren year for games so far. January and February didn't really have a whole lot for us. A lot of games that were promised to come out earlier in the year didn't because they got delayed. Things like Dying Light 2 got delayed indefinitely, so we don't even know if that's coming out in 2020. It for sure will be coming out, we just don't know exactly when. We also had Cyberpunk, which is probably the biggest game this year, got pushed back to September. It was supposed to come out in April, so that got pushed back. And then Watch Dogs Legion also got pushed back. So again, we've had a pretty barren year so far, but I think going into March, April, May, I think we'll start to really get some good games here. Yeah, I'm excited for 2020 for games, and in the comments down below, what games are you guys looking forward to for March, or really just the year in general? I'm interested to see what you guys are looking forward to, and yeah, that'll be it for today's video. I've been BowserBro216. Subscribe, like. Don't forget to check out my Twitch. I stream there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. And follow me on Twitter for daily updates from me. And yeah, that'll be it. Peace.